are setting trends around the world. My next guest is certainly a part of that wave. He's Korean heartthrob Daniel Henney. Now, I had a one-on-one chat with him recently. Lucky me. So take a look. How did it come about that you ended up in Korea? I mean, clearly you have the Korean background.
Right.
Was that the only association and connection that led you to Korea?
That particular period in time, yes. I mean, I would have ended up there eminently, I think, regardless of whatever happened. Because of my mother's background, it was always a goal for me to search for my family in Korea. Aside from that, the reason that I went was for work. I was lucky enough to be discovered by a casting director while shooting a commercial there, and they casted me for Samsung, the drama, the first drama that really did well. And
It did hugely well.
Yeah, it was insane, and at that time I didn't understand because I was just a foreigner, you know, and I came in, everyone was saying, you know, this drama, you know, the ratings are like 25%, 19% the first day, and I'm like, well, that's good.
You had no idea.
You know, you could tell me my shoes are yellow, I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And then the next day it was like, it hit 40% today.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, that's interesting. That could be something. And the next day it was like, we hit 50% of the population today.
That's unbelievable.
And then it was like 55 the last episode.
So then it clicked that you were involved in something pretty big.
I was involved in something really amazing.
Did that change your life to a certain extent in terms of your exposure and your acting career?
It changed everything. Yeah. It changed everything.
Of course, timing has a lot to do with it, yes. But clearly there was something else about you that people found interesting, unique, attractive. What do you think was your combination that catapulted you in the Korean market like that?
Korea is a very interesting market, and they have such amazing talent as far as actors and actresses go. But there are certain things that a Westerner will bring to the table that a Korean actor may not be able to, simply because they're culturally different. And I think when I came to Samsung, when I came to the business in Korea, I sort of brought something that was maybe a bit of fresh air. I just kind of threw myself out there, and I would just be crazy on camera, and I would just smile and laugh and be loud, like a Westerner is.
Yeah.
And people could relate to that, and they liked that.
But did you think it was weird when you thought to yourself, boy, I can't believe I'm in this Korean drama. I don't speak any Korean, and yet I'm, you know, playing one of the leading roles.
Yeah. I should show you my journal entries for that first month. I can't believe I'm in a Korean drama. I can't speak Korean. Word for word, every day.
Really?
I need to go home, maybe. I don't know what's going on here. So, it was surreal. Yeah.
What about growing up in Michigan, in the Midwest?
Well, you could explain that. You're from Ohio.
I can't. That's why I asked the question, because, you know, I mean, I remember some seriously difficult times growing up in the Midwest as an Asian kid.
I faced my fair share of racism from about the age of 8 to 14. And it was tough at times, and you know, I owe a lot of who I am today and pulling out of that to my mom and dad, my parents. They're really strong people.
And it probably made you stronger, though.
It absolutely
kind of adversity.
Absolutely did. You know, we had a lot of confrontations, a lot of fights, verbally, physically, almost every day. It seemed like sometimes. You know what that's like.
Oh yeah.
And our mom would come to the school and just lay down the law. She was just this perfect little Korean mother who would just come in and just step on anyone who got in her way.
Really?
And she was like all of 5 foot tall and loud, and she saved me so much. And that's how I was able to watch her and say, look, if this little woman can come in here and save me from this school of these big bad guys, I mean, I can do it myself.
That's great. Yeah. So I mean, your mom really was sort of a role model.
She was everything.
A hero.
Yeah, she still is. Yeah.
You were saying before that you had always wanted to search for your family and kind of get back to your Korean roots. Why is that? Where does that come from? Is it because of the influence of your mom?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, my mom was adopted from Busan when she was less than a year old. That's why she can't speak Korean. And she had always held on to her Korean cultural roots as much as she possibly could, being bounced around from the orphanages to family, you know, and losing everything. And she held on to the clothes that she was brought over in. Wow. She held on to, you know, toys and dolls and like certain aspects of Korean life that she could hold on to. And that was it. And growing up with her, I knew that that was a part of her that wasn't complete. And so I swore to myself that someday I would help her, find whatever was missing. Yeah, we did. But we couldn't find anything. But just being able to get there to that point was a huge blessing.
What a cutie, and a nice guy too. Time for a break, but when we return, I take a step back in time with my